Commitment. Now, what I've noticed is that a lot of people lack commitment. I maybe ought to make that even another one of my behavioral traits. A lot of people lack commitment. They get into something, they get all excited about something like this MMT analysis or maybe my trading methodology, and then it doesn't work out immediately. They want that instant gratification. And if it doesn't work out right away, well, that's it. They're done. They want to move on. I don't know how anyone could expect any kind of degree of success without commitment. If you have a lack of commitment, you are not going to achieve anything. Plain and simple. You need to have commitment. And the other last week, I think I did that video, Are You a Fraud? That was designed to test on the one hand, it was designed to test your level of commitment, but it was also designed to expose what it is you really want. I mean, if you think about it, you're lucky to have me as a teacher. There's nobody, I've said this over and over again, there's nobody who does the kind of work that I do in terms of, the applied MMT stuff, the fiscal flows, the MMT trader report, and more importantly, there's nobody who does this sort of mental training aspect that I do. So last week I made that video. I said, Are you a fraud? That was designed to have you, look inside yourself and figure out what it is you really want. Do you want money or do you want action? Is it the action that turns you on or do you want money? If you want money, a lot of this process is very mundane. It's very boring. It's work. It's tedious. It's sitting there. I don't know any job. There is not any job that doesn't have some level of tedium or boredom attached to it. I did some movies as an extra in my past. And let me tell you something, it looks great, the idea of being a movie star, but if you've ever been on a movie set, it is the most boring thing in the world. You're sitting around the whole time. But if someone said to you, you want to be a movie star, I'm sure every single one of you would jump at that opportunity. But go on a movie set. Maybe some of you have, I don't know. It's boring as hell. You're sitting around the whole entire time. But would you give up being a movie star because it was a little bit boring? No, I don't think anybody would. So, you have to figure out, first of all, you have to be 100% honest with yourself. I mean, that's another thing I should put in there. Honesty, right? Honesty to oneself. What is it you want? What do you want? You want money? You want to be a successful trader? Or are you willing to make the commitment? Are you going to do what is necessary? Or are you going to get all antsy and bored and become a quitter because in a week it's not working out for you? Or you have one trade on that's going in the wrong direction, and now I'm telling you to sit with it and you're like, oh, this is no good. I'm getting out. You can do that. That's what 99.9% of the people do, and that's why they lose money and they give up. Very few people. I could remember my days on the floor, and that was almost like a mini boot camp. That was like joining up for the Navy SEALs. 500 people go down there, 1,000, 5,000, I don't know, and only a few remain after 3 months, 6 months, or a year, and even fewer after several years. Most people can't cut it. The ups and the downs, the tough days. We have tough days. We don't take losses, or at least that's our motto. We trade to win. But we might have losses on paper for a while. You got to deal with it. You got to learn how to deal with it. And let me tell you this. Everyone can learn how to deal with it. If you say, I can't deal, Mike, I just can't deal with it, that's bullshit. I'm an emotional guy, okay? For those of you who don't already know. I wear my emotions right on my sleeve, all right? Right out there. I put it all right out there. There's nothing fake or hidden about me. I just put everything out there. And it killed me for the better part of, 30 years or 20 years. That emotion. Now, if I could train myself to do it, you could train yourself to do it. But again, man, it's all about what you want. It's all about what you want. So you got to think about it. You got to think about it. And then you have to have commitment. You just have to have commitment. That's the only way it's going to happen. Okay? You don't learn how to play golf by walking out on a golf course and hitting the ball one time and saying, okay, now I know how to do it. No. That's not how you learn how to play golf, or anything else for that matter. It takes time. It takes an investment. An investment of you 100%. All of your emotion and your guts are got to go into this. And be prepared to have those guts spill out all over the place, because they will. Okay? If you can't handle that, but I'm telling you, everyone can handle that. You can. I'm here to hold your hand when things get tough, and you should know this by now, because I've had to do this already several times in the last few months that I've been making these videos. So you're lucky you got me. You're not going to find anybody else like me out there. You're not. I don't even know why I do this. I like doing it. What can I tell you? Anyway, commitment. Come on, people. Get tough.